And it came to pass afterwards that Samson loved a woman in the valley of Sorok, whose name was Delilah. And the lords of the Philistines came to Delilah and told her, entice him and see wherewith his great strength lieth, and by what means we may prevail against him, that we may bind him and afflict him. And we will give thee, every one of us, 1,100 pieces of silver. And Delilah said to Samson, tell me, I pray thee, wherewith thy great strength lieth, and wherewith thou mightst be bound to afflict thee. And he said unto her, if thou bind me fast with new ropes that never were occupied, then shall I be weak as any other man. Delilah therefore took new ropes and bound him therewith, and said unto him, Samson, the Philistines be upon thee. And there were layers of weight abiding in the chamber, and he brake them from his arms like a thread. And Delilah said unto him, Samson, thou hast mocked me and told me lies. Tell me wherewith thou might be bound. And he said unto her, if thou weavest the 7 locks of my head with a web. And she fastened it with a pin, and said unto him, the Philistines be upon thee, Samson. And he awaked out of his sleep, and went away with the pin and the beam and with the web. And she said unto him, how can you tell me you love me, when thine heart is not with me? Thou hast mocked me 3 times, and not told me wherewith thy great strength lies. See, man, wake up. Wake up. Some women are just close to you to see where your strength lies, so that they may bind you. This is real life stuff. Some women just want to get next to you. Some people, period, just want to get next to you to see where your strength lies. They have their own motive. They could have their own motive. They may want to see where your strength lies, to take something you got and run with it, or whatever it may be. Just know this happens. And we got to use discernment out here. She's sitting here asking him, tell me how you may be bound. And he's telling her, you know, he's not telling her the truth. But why are you laid up? Why are you laid up playing with it? Shouldn't you be out working? Why are you laid up playing with this woman? And it came to pass, when she pressed him daily with her words. How many of us have been pressed like that daily with a woman? Tell me, do it. And that woman's heart really ain't with you. Wake up. And it came to pass, she pressed him daily with her words, and urged him, so that his soul was vexed unto death. She vexed this man. Tell me. You're going to tell me. He's sitting here crying, laid up with her, instead of out working. Then he told her all his heart, and he said unto her, there hath not come a razor upon my head, for I am a Nazareth unto God from my mother's womb. If I be shaven, then my strength will go from me, and I shall become weak, and be like any other man. Sitting up here pouring out his heart. He opened up all his heart, it says. Man. And when Delilah saw that he had told her all his heart, and when Delilah had saw he had told her all his heart, she sent and called the lords of the Philistines, saying, Come at once, for he hath shown me all his heart. Then the lords of the Philistines came upon her and brought money in their hand, and she made them sleep, and she made him sleep upon her knees. Come here, Samson, lay your head in my lap. Come here, man, lay your head in my lap. Tell me all your heart. She made him sleep upon her knees, and she called for a man, and she caused him to shave off the 7 locks of his head, and she begun to afflict him, and his strength went away from him. And she said, The Philistines are upon thee, Samson. And he awoke out of his sleep and said, I will go as the other times before and shake myself. And he wist not, he knew not that the Lord was departed from him. See, sometimes we think we can get back on and just dibble dabble in these things and shake ourselves like Samson and get right back in the power of ourselves. No, sometimes we know not that the Lord has departed from us. So you can be living in some sin so long that you can grieve the Holy Spirit and he just move away from you. And then you may fall and think you can get back up and shake yourself off. And you know not that the Lord is departed from you. Wake up, man. But the Philistines took him and put out his eyes and brought him to Gaza and bound him with feathers of brass. And he did grind in the prison house. They put out his eyes. That's what the devil will do when you're not on top of your game. He'll put out your vision to where you knew you shouldn't have been there, but you couldn't see the danger coming. It's too late. See, sometimes our lifestyle and the way we live in, if we're not connected to the Spirit of God and in our work, on our post, the enemy will put out our eyes to where we can't see.